2020 has been such a trying time for our world. The complexities of COVID-19, coupled with the pain around a myriad of societal issues, have impacted our cities and our neighborhoods. Every day has been a reminder of our need for Christ. And as people of God, we have an opportunity to shine bright in a world that desperately needs to see Jesus. You know, when I'm asked to introduce myself to someone, I usually tell that person my name, maybe a little bit about my family, and what I do for a living. I'm the discipleship pastor at Wooddale Church. It's what I do. And you know, God does that same thing. In Psalm chapter 68, verses 4 and 5, God describes himself as a father to the fatherless and a defender of widows. One of the primary things that God does in this world is to take up the cause of the powerless. You see, justice is to care for the vulnerable. Tim Keller writes, the Hebrew word for justice is mishpat, and it occurs more than 200 times in the Hebrew Old Testament. Its most basic meaning is to treat people equitably. It also means giving people their rights. Justice, then, is giving people what they are due, whether punishment or protection or care. And this is why, if you look at every place the word is used in the Old Testament, several classes of persons continually come up. Over and over, mishpat describes taking up the care and the cause of widows and orphans, of immigrants and the poor, those who have been called the quartet of the vulnerable. The mishpat, or the justness of a society, according to the Bible, is evaluated by how it treats these groups. Any neglect shown to the needs of the members of this quartet is not merely a lack of mercy or charity, but it is a violation of justice. God loves and defends those with the least economic and social power, and so should we. That's what it means to do justice. Unfortunately, we become a society of people who love things and use people, instead of people who love people and use things. Yeah, that has to change. Our God is a God of justice and cares deeply about those who are vulnerable. As people of God, it makes sense that we should too. Micah 6:8 says, he has shown you, O man, what is good, and what does the Lord require of you? But to do justice and to love kindness and to walk humbly with your God. Justice, kindness, and humility are the work that God has called those who care about him to be engaged in. Faith without mishpat, faith without justice, faith without kindness, faith without humility is dead. Real faith is a belief that penetrates the heart and proves itself in action. Now this fall, Dr. Michael Wise and I will be hosting an 11-week course on biblical justice. And we'd love to have you participate in that class. Each week will include a teaching time with various speakers from around the Twin Cities and our nation. We'll study what the Bible teaches us about racial reconciliation, about ministry to those who are grieving, about God's heart for refugees, the unborn, orphans, and those who are poor. We'll hear from urban pastors, from ministry leaders, and from everyday people from Wooddale who are living their lives on mission for Jesus. The class is going to be offered in a variety of settings. Some of our life groups will offer the course in their life group, and those are normally groups that meet in homes throughout the week. Community groups, which are bigger groups that normally meet on Sundays at our Eden Prairie campus, several of them will also be offering the course. Or if you'd like and prefer, you can watch the course on your own on demand on RightNow Media, a free resource given to you from Wooddale Church. If you're already involved in a life group or a community group, check with your group leader. See if your group will be participating in the study. If you're not in a group and would like to be, follow the link on this page and you can register here. If you're planning on doing the study on your own, we want you to register as well so that we can send you the content each week and allow you to know where that's going to be found. Content will be posted weekly beginning on Sunday, September 13th. There's no fee for the course, and if you have additional questions, you can always call our office. Ask to speak with Bab Swanson at 952-944-6300, extension 163. Let's be people of justice. Let's be people who live out our faith. We don't want a dead faith. We want to be a people who are living on fire in this generation for the cause of Christ.